All right, so in this video, what I want to talk about is the side step. And the side step, we're going to use a band. And again, just a light band, doesn't have to be anything real intense here. But with the side step, what we're focusing on is we're focusing on the function of the hip joint. The hip joint is that big ball and socket joint where your leg bone goes up into the pelvis, right? And we want that. It's the largest joint in the body. We want to make sure that it stays very, very strong. So this is a nice way to get that hip joint to function really, really well. Because occasionally there can be some things that go wrong, and I'm talking neuromuscularly, the way that your brain sort of controls all of these joints. So this is a great way to get things to fire properly, to keep that joint super safe and super high performance. So here it is, pretty simple, light band. Okay, this is just a full loop circle band. You can buy these things real cheap on Amazon. And we're just going to step on this thing. See if you can see my feet here. So if you can see my feet, hopefully you can, we're going to have this thing, we're going to start off with feet about shoulder width apart, toes pointing straight forward. Really important, we want toes pointing straight forward. And then we're going to cross this thing so we've got an X. Okay? I'm going to pull up on it a little bit. Depending on how high I pull, the more tension there's going to be. So make sure that you don't give yourself so much tension that you fall apart with your movement. Here's what I'm looking for. As I make my steps, I need my spine to stay neutral, and I want to try to stay as vertical as possible to the floor. Okay? You can have a slight lean forward, but I don't want this. Okay? I don't want to rock back and forth. So imagine, once I set my spine, once I set my torso angle to the floor, I need to keep it there. So I'm going to take a step off to the side, like so, and then I'm going to control this foot to bring it back to hip width apart. I'm going to step to the side, I'm going to control back to center. Okay? Step to the side, I'm going to control back to center. Step to the side, I'm going to control back to center. Step to the side, control back to the center. And again, notice I'm trying really hard to keep my torso in that same line, that same angle. So really, we are putting all of the movement in, in that ball and socket joint, in the hip joint. So there you have it. There's your band step outs. And spend time going both directions. Go one direction for a number of repetitions, and then go to the opposite direction, number of repetitions. And go until you really feel, you're going to feel like a burn in the hip joint. And it's a good burn. All right? So there you have it. Banded side steps.